Hey guys, it's your girl Tisha. I am back with another video. Remember, I did the tax lien investing and I said that I'd keep you guys up on the latest and greatest. Well, y'all, I received a check in the mail and we're going to talk about it today. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the bottom line up front, right? So when you go and purchase the tax lien, first of all, you could do tax lien or tax deed. I don't know if I made that clear in the first video. You could do tax lien or tax deed. So I purchased my tax lien in Mississippi, right? And Mississippi is a tax lien state. It's not a tax deed state. It's tax lien, which means you're buying a lien on the property, not the deed. Okay, so I purchased 3 tax liens. Okay, you get 1.5% interest every month. Okay, 1.5. So if your house stays, like if you don't get any money back for that house for at least a year, that's 18%. Can't get that anywhere. Best thing going, right? Cool. So in my mind, if I can at least let this house sit for a year, I am doing good, right? Okay, so that was my goal. My goal was to pay the liens and at least let it accrue at least a year's worth of interest before the person paid their taxes, or I get a house, right? At the end, like the end game, after you do all the hard work, you get the house. So though that was my area, that's where I kind of wanted to be. Well, I received a check about 5 days ago from one of the properties that I purchased. And it was a low, it didn't cost much, right? So it was 2 something. Let's just say 2 something, right? Like $297, I think. And because it only set for a little bit of time, it made $13. That says the interest amount, $13.40. But because there are some fees that come along with these purchases, it didn't cover my fees, right? So this one was kind of a loss, right? Not a big loss because we're talking probably 50, 60 bucks, but that one was a loss. It didn't sit that long. Okay. So if I purchased it, and I think the auction was August 30th, and here it is a week or so ago in November. I think it was the end of November I got this. So yeah, it was a little more than a week ago. Yeah, in November. I got this in November. So what is that? 2 months? Yeah, because September and October pretty much. So it didn't really get a chance to make real interest. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that experience with you guys so you can know that there are ups and downs to this. It's not all peaches. Okay. So I do still have 2 others out there. This was my cheapest one. So that's a good thing, right? I have 2 more out there that are earning interest every month, right? So just to wrap it up real quick, understand that there are tax lien and tax deed states, right? You got Mississippi, which is an overbid state, which means when the auction starts, if the property starts at $500, the next person can come in and say 501, 505, 510, and they'll bid it up. Now, what you have to understand is that amount that it's going up, you don't earn interest on that, and you don't get that paid back to you when the person comes and redeems their lien. You don't get that back. So the goal is let it sit long enough so the interest earned covers the fees and whatever you overbid, right? So the ultimate goal is, which is why everyone overbids, is because it doesn't matter if you're going to overbid $100, $200 if you're going to get an entire property, because that's the end game. But if you're not going to at least get the entire property, you want your interest to at least balance out that overage that you paid. Okay. So remember that part. Okay. You will have some fees and you might end up overbidding. In order to get that money back, the interest has to be earned on that property. Okay. So, one other thing, redemption period for Mississippi is 2 years. So make sure you check your local laws for your county that you're bidding in, because these things are different for every county. But this is the gist of it. Just knowing this information will help you understand what you need to research in your area, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, that's my Tesha tip for today. Nice and sweet. Hopefully the other two stand strong and at least stay a year. And on the moral side, we understand that this is it's a rough spot to be in, because one person is benefiting, but someone is losing their property on the other side, right? So, you got to kind of handle this situation with care at the end of the day. So I'm hoping that I'm able to learn more and understand more as the process goes along. And as I learn, of course, I will share the information. All right, you guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.